So it seems like I should have just left the cilantro whole and fresh. Like, I'm gonna just get some coffee. I haven't even got coffee yet, but last night, probably around 12 or so, our daughter came and knocked on the door, and she's like, Mom, whatever you put into the freeze dryer just exploded inside. And I was like, huh? Like, I'm asleep. I had been asleep early last night. And so I woke up just enough to realize, so whatever it was exploded. The rest of the stuff in there has to continue to go, right? And I still have to let the process finish. Whether I like it or not, it's just going to be a big mess. And my mind automatically assumed that it must have been those sweet potato bites that I put in the silicone molds. Y'all, look at this. Nope. Why the cilantro? What in the world? Like, okay, I don't know. What, did I put too much air in it? That's the only thing I can imagine. Like a bubble popped, maybe. Please leave your ideas and thoughts in the comments, because I literally have no idea what is going on here. And I'm not looking forward to cleaning that up. Like, you can see, it's like it's all in there, and I'm wondering how much I actually lost. Looks like it's just this first tray that I did. Maybe I overfilled it. Is that what I did? It's almost done, so the mystery will be revealed in a couple of hours or so. Well, not really, but the mess will be revealed.
A few moments later.
Okay, so the freeze dryer just finished like 30 seconds ago. I was already in here in the kitchen preparing dinner. It's been another busy day, but you know, can't complain about that. Thanks for coming back to watch the second part of this video, by the way. I am absolutely amazed at what I was able to learn on several of the freeze drying Facebook forums or groups that I'm in. Seems like this issue that I showed you in the previous video clip may be associated with the cilantro concoction with water not being pre-frozen. And y'all know I pre-freeze everything, like everything. And so for this to happen is just absolutely hilarious to me. Like, I can't even be mad. I literally was like, no, I'm not gonna pre-freeze. And then this happens. But let's go ahead and release the pressure, open the valve so the pressure can release, so we can get into and see if we're going to need any more drying time on anything, and even do a little bit of a taste test. I'm going to have to put everything back in for some more time, just because right now I'm in the middle of dinner and I really can't do a lot because the kitchen is just, but we can take a quick peek. We can take a quick peek. Ooh, look at that mess. Oh Lord, I'm so silly. Alright, so let's look at the cilantro first, obviously, because that's what the whole video was about. Ooh, yeah, look at that. The door keeps... Oh, look! It completely, like, exploded. Look at that. You can see literally what happened. Now, it feels like foam. More like the foam that, less like styrofoam and more like the foam that they used to put in pillows that's like flammable. They stopped using it, I think. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's crazy. I gotta take pictures. Okay, all right, but what I don't know if you saw it earlier. Okay, let me angle us where we need to be so you can see. Can you see all of that up there on the... Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun to clean. It just literally went poof and it went up and out. And then of course this is the door. I don't know if you saw that good earlier or not. All of that. And then the sides. Okay. Okay. Oh, see, this one didn't explode. All right, so I'm gonna get the rest of the... So I think I'm gonna... How do I do this? There's too many things going on at one time. Crazy. All right, I'm putting it back in. Ooh, this is so cool. These sweet potato bites. All right, let's sit this down. Let's put this other cilantro tray. What I'm nervous about is doing more dry time with all that cilantro up there. I don't know. I don't want it to... Will it burn? Oh, I don't know. So, let's see. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, it's because cilantro popped on here. Okay, I want to taste one of these like right now. I am hungry. I haven't had a chance to eat lunch. It's dinner time. Oh my gosh. It's like a sweet potato cookie. All right. This might be my favorite thing that I've done in this freeze dryer yet. Last one. Oh my gosh. I literally just put this jar up. I'm gonna go ahead and put these up before I hurt myself. Oh my Lord. Yep, I dropped it and it's getting eaten because ain't no way. This just gives me more incentive to be successful with my sweet potatoes this year. Because of course, you know, those sweet potatoes were purchased from the store. But y'all. Okay, this is what they're looking like. I don't feel any cold spots. And we did them both the same as far as the flavor goes. I'm so confused. Sweet potato is like the best thing to freeze dry. Oh my goodness. The chips are amazing. I primarily did these with Terry in mind. This is gonna be hard. Ooh, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to eat it. It won't fit in a jar. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hope that these two trays fit into this size jar. The larger ones I will probably just put in like a little Mylar bag for taste testing and snacking purposes this evening after dinner. This is, I can really see how you could just take all of these and like just layer them in a pan, like a casserole dish, and put some onions in between, pour some water over that joker, and just let it sit, and then let's let it bake on the top, some cheese or something. Because this, even though these are sweet potatoes, because we used the ranch seasoning and the salt, it's got a very, very umami, savory. Who knew? Most of the videos I do on for the channel, I try to do them during the day because my mind starts to go to mush as far as like this type of stuff the later it gets. And I just realized I closed both of those. Why did I close the jar with the, can't even say the word, oxygen absorbers? Why did I do that? That wasn't necessary. I'm gonna save that one. Because guess what? I'm gonna open it again. Close spot, and I'm not gonna even heat seal it, but I'm just gonna pop them in there. It's about that many that were too big to fit. Probably from that big old round one that gave me such a fit cutting. So this will be for sampling. So this is the plan. What is the plan? I'm going to go ahead and deal with the cilantro. The bread is rising, but I still got time. So I'm gonna go ahead and deal with the cilantro and get it into just like probably one of these bags too. It's probably gonna crunch down to nothing. And then we're gonna come back tomorrow morning when I've got more sense about myself. We're gonna clean out, Bane, freeze. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah. Oh, that's him here. Always pre-freeze. Here's some of the cilantro powder. Ooh, I love cilantro so much. That is gonna make some great seasoning. Woo, yes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the cilantro out, put these trays up and out of the way, and then I'll move on to the cilantro. Okay, so this one did not explode. I thought this was a cold spot here, but I think it was just lower, like it didn't shift enough that way. So look at, you can really see, oh, you gotta see this. You can really see, I need to lift it up. Oh my word, look at that. It's literally a sheet. That is wild. I love it. Okay. Let's see how it's gonna. It's so cool. That is so cool. That's the one, that's the try. Oh, ah. Okay. There's a little bit on here. I could probably scrape off. It is also very fine, so not to sneeze. Okay. And this is the one that did not explode. I'm gonna get that in there. Roll that over. I don't want to aggravate it too much because I don't want to get it too, like, you see the powder coming off of it and it's already got me about to sneeze. So I'm not gonna pulse it complete. Like, I'm not gonna pulverize it right now. I just need it small enough to go into a bag. I'm gonna be sweeping up cilantro for days. And let's just say the floor is well seasoned. I don't know how many meals their bags are, but they feel more sturdy than the ones that I purchased, the additional ones that I purchased. So all right, so we're gonna put everything on pause for now because I gotta finish dinner. I'm tired. I'm gonna put this on. Should I put it on defrost? I'm gonna put it on defrost, and it'll be nice and for us to deal with in the morning.
A few moments later.
So I did a thing, and I waited days to take care of this. Not that I just like waited days, but every time I went to do it, I was like in my jammies and not decent for being on camera. So we're gonna be working on this now. It doesn't smell bad. That's what I was worried about. Okay, so we have to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out first. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to take the ring off, Sheena. Let's take the ring off. There we go. Okay. Set that over there. Now, let me move my stool over so I can sit this on it while I am trying to get it unplugged. Look at that. Ooh. I did put it through defrost after the fact. Look at that. Yucky, yucky. Okay. Oof. Oh, this gonna be fun. Actually, y'all, it's not as bad as I thought. Inside. Now, this is a whole different story. But in there, it's not as bad as I thought. Alright, so we need to get this unplugged. Can I do it one-handed? Probably not. Is that the plug there, or is that the plug there? I can't remember. I've only unplugged it one time before. Alright, I think that's okay. I'm gonna have to use both hands. So, I don't know what this other camera is actually catching for us. Okay, so it is the gray. Okay. All right. I'm going to take this and sit it over on the sink. I'm going to need to get some paper towels or something just to wipe out all the gunk first. And then from that point, I'll go back and actually sanitize. All right, so have a couple of things we're going to be using to clean with today. Regular old soap and water. I'm going to be using some disinfecting wipes and disposable microfiber cloths. I'm just going to wipe the moisture off of this and try to get it up out of the way. There we go. Maybe it'll stay. Maybe. Okay. So these are the little microfiber cloths that I have. Sometimes there are just things you're going to clean and you're not going to want to reuse the cloth, especially when you have animals. So these disposable cloths keep me from throwing away my dusting cloths as much as I was. So there we go. Get a little bit better focus, right? So I'm just gonna what I should have gotten is like a bag. Is there one close by here? Nope. Whoa. Don't fall. There we go. There's one. So I can put these in. That one on the floor. So I hadn't too long ago did this. I don't think I recorded it. I don't think I made a video because there's just so many videos that are already out there, you know. It's just basically talking about the basic cleaning process because I looked them up when I did my own. So, I didn't, that fell on me. Don't ask me why I'm disgusted by this falling on me when it's probably because it's going to be a mess to clean up. Alright, so the basics are done. It's all like cleaned as far as most of the gunk. That was my bad. My bad. Most of the gunk is off. So now I'm just gonna go back with my Purell Pababa. These wipes and wipe all of the surface area. That will hopefully, why can't I talk today? That will hopefully remove, you know, any lingering odor, which, like I said, look, y'all, there is literally, I must have dripped that out whenever I took it out, because there ain't no way it exploded out there. Okay. Oh yeah, this has got a very neutral, almost like medical smell. I don't know how to explain that. Healthcare, sanitized, sterile. What other synonyms can I come up with? It smells clean. How about that? Yeah, I like it. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the easy part. Like this too. I'm thinking, just because I see, let's see if I can angle you in a minute so you can see where the drain is. There looks like there may have been some that went down there in that hole too. Definitely did when it defrosted. So I probably gonna pour some warm water down for it to drain through the tube. Yeah, I should do that. Okay. And that's the hole I'm referring to there. And you can see right on the back, there's also some more residue. So I'm pretty sure a good bit went down in the drain as well. So for, you know, just precaution, I don't want any mold or anything building up in there. We're gonna clean that up by putting some nice warm water down through that as well. Now I'm just working on that back wall. That's where I had the camera previously situated, and we're just pretty much done with this inside. Okay, so what I did decide to do is to add a little bit of alcohol to that mixture. Just got a little mason jar here with some water and added some alcohol, which is about 80%, I think. Poured too fast. It's coming back out at me. There we go. You can literally hear it going down. All right. So now I'm going to give one more wipe down. Yeah. I'm going to give one more wipe down just to get this moisture out of here. And with that being alcohol in there, it's going to dry pretty quickly. I'm going to wipe a little bit on this glass because it is so streaked up. I may have to come back over it again with some paper towel. But we are pretty much done with the tub. Now it's just a matter of getting that the shelving system taken care of. I'll look over in our drain bucket and see if we see any green. Okay, I'm satisfied. I am satisfied with the way that looks and smells. Great. I have been designing a, oh, nope, exit, sorry. For Bane Freeze, and I have a couple of different designs. I will post them at the end of the video, and I'd really appreciate your feedback on what you think. Oh, what, did I not lock it? I thought I locked it. Oh, it's because, okay, the thing's not up there. I was like, what's going on? Well, you know what? I can go ahead and just grab the wipes and wipe that real quick. So you can literally see all the icky on it. Yeah, mainly at the bottom, but it's definitely all over. So I'm just gonna run over it again with my cloth. This is the one that I just used to do the final wipe down in the tub. So it's got a little dampness on it from that alcohol. I don't feel like I'm getting very far because it's not sticking. So let's go through with our wipes now. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of run through the inside there to make sure there's no gunk in there, which I did that before, like a couple of weeks ago when I cleaned it, but just on the off chance that some of that cilantro ended up in there. Do you know that you also need to do this same type of cleaning with your washing machine, especially if you have a front loader? That ring across the front, on the inside of it, things can get trapped. And even if you're using the washing machine cleaner, it doesn't remove items and gunk and lint that could get trapped from time to time. And so you may be noticing an odor from your washing machine, like, what is going on? I know this thing is clean. And it just could be something that's in there trapped, rotting. Ask me how I know. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I really did not enjoy this last time either. It was just, ugh. And I actually ended up cutting myself. All right, so I'm starting with, oh, that got all up in there. Does this come off? I think it's glued. Show you what I'm talking about. This is this panel, I think it does, you can take it off. I've seen where it has accidentally come off on some other videos, and I can't remember how they glued it back, or if I even watched that far, but I don't want to take it off. No, so I'm gonna just try my best to clean that out. If I need to, I may end up having to get like a butter knife or something to really get up in there. Yep, okay, let's see. Trying not to damage anything. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to come back to that. Look at all that. This is the other side. This stuff kind of feels like that weird board that we used to do for like really fancy school projects back in the day. It is super sharp, so trying to not cut myself on it or the metal. I'm gonna put some warm water on one of these and just a little bit of soap. Their shelves are absolutely despicable. My sides are literally green. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so we're gonna do this process with it turned this way, and then we're gonna flip it, and we're just gonna do the same thing. So we'll flip it side to side and then up and down. For some reason, Tony Braxton just came to my head. Oh, how many ways I love you. Let me count the ways. Y'all remember that song? Ooh. How many ways I clean you. All of that. So now we're gonna try to get all of that off that side. Oh, and as far as the trays that the cilantro was on, I think I definitely did not do that on camera. I literally just hot water I sprayed on them, and then after that, after rinsing them good with hot water, I just came back with the soapy dish rag, and boom, that was it. So that was really easy to clean. Was not bad at all. And this up here is sharp, like, so going back and forth, if you're not careful, you will cut your hand. So just keep that in mind. I think what I'm going to do, as recommended from some forums or groups that I am in on Facebook, is I'm going to get a bottle brush, and you know, just I can get in there without worry of bringing harm to myself. And get in there and clean it real good. Oh yeah, this is nice and clean. The one area I am a little concerned about is, yep, it's this back area, like the wall. Use this. This is incentive to be very careful and not so wild and free when it comes to what you put in here and how you choose to do it. Because, yeah, this is very time consuming. And you know, I got stuff to do. I got other stuff to do. Let's get a clean one. This shelf here actually is not as clean as I thought it was. Now that I've turned it this way, I can really see it needed some more attention. So glad I did that. Whew. Also can see here, there is all that still in there. Not anymore. Gotcha. Okay, let's flip this over and try to get that last little bit out of here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So what have we learned, people? Pre-freeze everything. Say it with me. That's right. And you won't have to clean up a mess like Sheena did at Main Home Gardens. Yeah. I'm still, watch, one of these days this thing is gonna come off and I'm gonna see cilantro in here. I know it. Sorry about the fact that I would have to like literally tear it off in order to clean it. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. You know, that's an idea. I could get a blower thing off of my hubby's desk. Hold on. Of just like compressed air off of Terry's desk. He does electronics. So I'm gonna see if I can blow some of this out here. Well, I blew the straw off. I did blow some of it out though. Good. It worked. Let me see about this side. Oh my gosh, y'all gotta see this. Okay. Baby, if you're watching this and you're wondering why you don't have any compressed air, it was for a good cause. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so now I know I have to add this to my list of things that I need to purchase now. Who knew? Canned air. Boom. When you're putting the shelf back in, it's easy to be like, okay, the warming trays go on the bottom and that this is the way it goes. For even though it seems backwards, those warming trays are actually on the top. And I think when I first time we put it together, I was like, something's not right. No, it wasn't me. I didn't even catch it. It was Terry. Terry was like, something don't look right. Is that the way it's supposed to be? It's like, yeah, those are the warming trays. They're supposed to be right there on the bottom. No, they're not. Okay, I'm just going to sit this right here on that drawer. I already moved my stool and make sure this is connected. There we go. Right. Okay. All right. So now, and I felt really dumb at first, and then I started seeing on other people's pages, like that people that were new like me were like just as confused on that particular situation. So I don't feel so bad anymore. All right, so now we're just putting the ring back on. All right. Now, perfect. Ah! Whew. That girl she just cleaned that whole thing. I think she deserves a s'mores cookie. Get that girl a cookie. That was a lot of work, but it was cool learning and figuring out some new things. The compressed air is, I feel like it's going to be a game changer ultimately, because yeah, this is the mistake I made from not pre-freezing, but I really haven't gotten much into the candies and stuff like that, so I'm sure when I do that, there's probably going to be more explosions, unfortunately, trial and error. I've even seen where people have followed the instructions from Harvest Right and still ended up with a mess, you know, and I'm sure it was human error at some point, but it's just going to happen, so keep your soap and water on standby. And your compressed air. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was entertaining and educational for you. Please take a moment to subscribe if you have not already to our channel. And if you are returning, we appreciate you so much. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime, do not forget to grow big from home so that you can clean up big messes at home too. See you in the next video.